Alright, so to start with the concept of why transducers are similar to that of sensory systems and sensory receptors, first understanding what a transducer is actually the intake of one form of energy and the conversion of that energy into another form. So the most easy way to think about this or visualize it is kind of a microphone to a speaker. So there's a mechanical stimulus that's being put into the microphone, and then it's traveling through that wire, transforming that mechanical stimulus to an electrical stimulus, and then outputting that electrical stimuli back into the form of a mechanical one through the speaker, making the sound. So based on that, there is this little whiteboard drawing that kind of shows the flow of this concept. So remember, the main principle is that change in energy. So what we have here is there's a mechanical stimuli that is being put into that microphone. Like I said, it's changing into an electrical stimuli as it's traveling through that wire, and then back into mechanical as it's blasting out of the speakers. And so connecting that directly to the sensory system is that mechanical stimuli from the speaker is then going to act as the mechanical stimuli that's going to vibrate inside of your ear. So traveling through the middle ear, it's going to hit that tympanic membrane, transfer through the ampulla, the man, and the stapes, and then it's going to get to the cochlea. And zooming in, you can see that there's the basilar membrane, the tectonic membrane, and the inner and the outer hair cells. But so that mechanical stimuli is going to be in the form of vibrations, low and high frequency waves, but then it's going to reach these mechanoreceptors, and these mechanoreceptors is then going to be the receptor that transforms that energy, converts it back from mechanical stimuli to chemical stimuli in the form of neurotransmitters. And this principle really applies to obviously not just the auditory or vestibular senses, but all sorts of physical stimuli like electromagnetic waves, chemical molecules, of course with those electromagnetic waves in the form of light going to be attaching to the photoreceptors of rods and cones in the visual system, and then those chemical molecules of the gustatory and olfactory systems are going to be in the form of chemical molecules attaching to olfactory sensory receptors and, like I said, the gustatory receptors. So overall, it's going to be that change in energy from one form to another, which is exactly what the sensory system specializes in, and that is why it's just like a transducer.